Hello and welcome to this recording about the self-projected inner authority. As with the environmental personal authority, this is again the authority which can only happen in the case of a projector because there is no motor defined. So it's neither the manifestor nor the generator for sure. And the G center, as I described in depth in the recording about centers, G center is the center of identity. And so really the keynotes of the self-projected inner authority is that it's the expression of one's self, of one's identity, or you can say self-expression. In this case, it's the higher self, the identity or the higher self that speaks. I mean, this authority is always G center being connected to the throat center, and throat is about communication. It's being connected through one of these four channels. There are four ways in which the G center can be connected to the throat. And therefore, it's always about the communication, or let's say expression of one's self, expression of one's identity. And it's typically happening through words, can also happen through what one does. But the guidance for the self-projected inner authority is that they're really here to surrender to what they say in the now, not to what they think in the now. Although it's being suggested and recommended for reflectors, as well as the environmental personal authority, and sometimes even for the ego inner authority, to listen to oneself in conversations. It is really the way of decision making for self-projected inner authority. It's really about being able to describe the thing you're making decision about, to speak about it with somebody, and to listen to what you have to say about it. It really doesn't matter what the other person says, if they give you some advice or not, if they agree with you or disagree, as long as they give you a chance to speak freely, and you allow yourself to speak without the censorship of the mind, so that you don't, when you communicate, you don't just replay the mental scenarios that you have about the situation. But I like to describe this as if you had a glass or two glasses of wine and speak with a good friend about something that's really not that important. You're just relaxed and speak about it. You speak your mind, or actually, that's not the right way for sure to say it. You speak whatever comes out. And at certain points, what comes out is not the intellect, but it's the higher self, it's your identity speaking. And when that happens, you can actually recognize it in the frequency of what you're saying. You can actually perceive the change in the frequency of your voice. It may sound, or you may experience it sounding different, sometimes perhaps even arrogant, because it's the higher self. It doesn't care about niceties, but it's just speaking itself. Now, it doesn't have to be arrogant, but it may appear to be so. In any case, it's this change in the frequency of your voice, or in the way when you say it, that something, resonates in how you said it and in what you said, that you recognize, oh, this is my truth. And that's how you are designed to arrive at your decisions, to listen to yourself in conversations. Ideally, not replaying the mental scenarios you have about the issue, but just speaking freely and listening to what you yourself say about the decision. And I'm quoting Ra Ruhu, where when he described this authority, he said, surrender not to what you think in the now, but surrender to what you say in the now. And to follow our authority is always about surrender. So yeah, that's it. This is how you make decisions about whether you should accept the invitation or not. Obviously, it's the theme of invitation because it's the projector type. More on that in the recording about projectors, but this is it for the self-projected inner authority. Hope you enjoyed that, and bye for now.